The wasteland is unforgiving. It is dying. It shows no mercy. It has no opinions. It cannot decipher good from evil. It takes and is incapable of giving back. It is a cage with no escape. But I have never known anything else. I have scarce memories of before. I don't recall the feel of warm wind, a night of restful sleep, the sound of laughter, perpetual heat, followed by bright light, then clouds and thunder, drawing people from their homes. And then they came. Raiders, rapists, thieves, those who gave up the day the skies went black. Some of us held out, hoping it would miraculously change, but it didn't, and I, along with everyone else, had to try and find food and supplies. Scavenging. A poor excuse for scavenging. There isn't much left that the rebels haven't found. They leave nothing behind. In fact, you have to be careful. Scavenging can turn to putting yourself in the eye of a storm. To the rebels, you are a supply. You're only worth what you carry. Rebels care less for comfort or sustainability. They care about nothing, really. Nothing but luxuries that no longer exist. Food itself is a luxury. Living food is a precious gift. Most of the trees no longer bear fruit, and those that do risk poison, contamination. The earth is at a crossroad. The wanderers of the wasteland live in a world of uncertainty, and no sense of good faith. Your gut is your only friend, steering you away from death, or worse. Still, with all the negative and destructive air, small good things still exist in nature. It could just be luck, or the remnants of a world not so cold. Either way, nothing is ever taken for granted. Nothing is ever dismissed that holds even the smallest amount of value. Some that survived the change did not really survive in the usual positive connotation. Radiation and pulsing gamma ruined men and women to a state of unbearable deformation. No longer living among men, they sulk in the shadows and are known to be aggressive and cannibalistic. One must always tread with caution and fear these stealthy fallen souls. It's interesting how quickly money lost its worth. Electronics, diamonds. When there's nothing to eat, the inedible comes second. Worth quickly drifts from wants to needs. You carry what you need first, and second what you can, for trade or sentimental value. Morals are what divide the good living from the dying, the rebels. I try not to steal, not to take from others who undoubtedly have equal or less than myself, but if there is no one there to claim, there is no one to feel pity for. No longer can anyone be generous. With blind generosity comes death. There is no such thing as overindulging. There is either not enough or too much as a risk. It's lucky to find time to rest, time to actually breathe. But even rest is a task that must be watched, regulated, restrained. There is always someone coming or something watching.
Why have Goggles taken so long?
How should I know?
Well, you do talk to him more than I do.
Maybe you found something good.
I hope so. This is my last cigarette.
Me too, man.
Should have gone out there ourselves. He always hogs all the good stuff.
Well, he's the one that goes out and finds everything.
And we do all the dirty work and killing.
Well, looks like he's not getting any of these beers.
True. Last two. Want one?
Might as well. He should be back any time now.
Goggles, is that you?
Hope you got something good.
I may be the last of my kind, the living, breathing, beating hearts. All others, everything, consumed by fire and ash, leaving men to be overcome by fear and by greed. Now nothing but shadows, dark, without light in their eyes. The living search for shelter while the dead search for blood. There is no peaceful night, there is no soft sunrise. There is no chance of hope, or even a better tomorrow. There is only the human will to search for what good is left in the world, hold on to it, and fight to survive day's end.
Gonna die, little girl.
We got ourselves a live one.